Updates Moon surface update from day 1. Intuitive Machines Odysseus is alive and well. Flight controllers communicate and command the vehicle to download science data. The lander has good telemetry and solar charging. We're still learning more about specific vehicle information: width, longitude, overall health, and attitude, orientation. Intuitive Machines CEO Steve Altimus will participate in today's press conference to discuss this historic moment. Information from the press conference will be coordinated with NASA and published soon.
Well, hello everybody. I reflected before we came into the briefing studio this afternoon that this is the first briefing about being on the surface of the moon for the first time in about 52 years in this room. So that's quite incredible, and it's a pleasure to be here. Intuitive Machines, Odysseus lander landed yesterday at 5:24 Central Time. We did have a stable, controlled landing and a safe, soft touchdown. The vehicle is stable near or at our intended landing site. We do have communications with the lander. We're downloading and downloading data from the buffers in the spacecraft and commanding the spacecraft, and trying to get you surface photos, because I know that everyone's hungry for those surface photos. This is a photo that I thought you'd find interesting that we'll release to the public here. Here we're flying about 10 kilometers over the surface of Schamberger crater near the South Pole region of the moon. We're still about 200 kilometers uprange from where our intended landing site is. Let me just talk briefly about attitude on the surface. This is a little lander. I'm going to pretend that's the rock that the lander's leaning on. We think we came down with, like I said, about 6 miles an hour this way and about 2 miles an hour this way, and caught a foot in the surface, and the lander has tipped like this. And we believe this is the orientation of the lander on the moon. We're getting sun moving this way around the lander, so the solar arrays are being powered, and we believe a little later we'll get solar sun on the top deck solar array. The majority of our payloads are all in view, and we are collecting science, and we've collected science along the way. Yesterday we thought, just to clear up some confusion, we thought we were upright. And the reason was that the tanks were reading, this is the X direction, and the tanks were reading gravity on the moon. At the fill levels, there were still residuals in the tank, and we saw those measurements in the X direction. Well, that was stale telemetry, so when we worked through the night to get other telemetry down, we noticed that in the Z direction, this direction, is where we're seeing the residual tank quantities. And so that's what tells us with fairly certain terms the orientation of the vehicle. And hopefully we'll get a picture here this weekend and share it with you.